Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. And yeah, let's get in on it. I really don't have much for you today, honestly. It's a new day. I am continuing with a separate day of recording, of course, but nothing particularly exciting. I don't really do intros in this series anyway, so really, I'm just gonna say hi and say hey and sing and dance a little song up here, but otherwise, let's play some Monster Train, right? Our previous run, which brought us up to 12 wins on the series, was actually pretty sloppy. It was a sloppy Animus of Will infused into Steel Singer run. I should have played that better. There was a huge kind of charging up of a Steel Singer that had quad multi-strike, or really 4 hits is I think the way it needed to be said. You get the Animus of Will infusion, 2 multi-strikes, so it hits 4 times. There was Cultivating Sentient. I mean, it took the win. It's fine. And then eventually on ring 8 you dupe to have a second one and it crushes. But yeah, I don't know. I think I made a lot of mistakes. I talked through each mistake too, so it's not like I didn't identify them, but a little clumsy. We'll try to do better. And when I say we'll try to do better, I mean we're going to play Tethys, so maybe I'll just play worse and it'll be fine. I don't know. It's interesting because I think the stakes of a series influence the way I play them or play the runs of that series. So Train of Thought, I feel like the stakes are very high because I don't want to lose. So I kind of play those runs despite sometimes taking a few risks I probably shouldn't have for the content or whatever. I think the truth is I take those runs a lot more seriously because I don't want to lose, right? It's very important to me and I have a very set kind of rigid approach to 100 shard runs. 200 shard runs, I'm playing very exploratively. I'm just kind of trying things out. So I'm playing a lot more fast and loose. I'm resetting combats and things. I want to try to rein that in as much as possible. I'm still going to allow those things if appropriate, but I do want to kind of make sure that I'm not doing it too often, right? I think it does disrupt the gameplay and I think it takes away from the experience. So, we'll try to do well. Anyway, here's Tethys. Ugh. The one thing I will give Tethys, her art is pretty cool. I like the shiny effects. I like how her ears glow. That's pretty neat. Cool effects. It is a little strange. She's got these little effects coming off of her feet, and I feel like it should line up with the webbings of her feet, but they don't. It just feels like this is a minor detail that got overlooked in QA or something like that, right? It's interesting. She's kind of a cool looking little dinosaur demon creature. I get the axolotl sort of appearance. A very interesting character design, honestly. Yeah, not much else to really say. She looks cool. It's all good. Let's play some Monster Train. Let's do it. And yeah, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how Tethys does. Let's see how Tethys does. I have no faith in Tethys. None whatsoever. I mean, you give me a clan combo like this, I have some faith. Ooh, friends. Alright, well, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm feeling reasonably confident after seeing this opener. We could still get absolutely sandblasted by everything in this run because Tethys, but looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. Today we are default Stygian Exile Awoken, so we have Root Seeds. This is a disgustingly powerful incant opener. We have Dazed Talos, Cursefell, and Diligent Seraph. Gross. Gross. Not much else to really say here on that. We're probably going to have to take Ember to offset the Cursefell, and, there's so many curses in this run, right? There's just the doubles here. Plus, I don't know, maybe we RNG into Purifiers or something too, but that's concerning. But we also have to deal with possibly an incant line into Diligent. Anyway, our cards are Offering Token, Vine Grasp, and Urchin Spines. All good cards. Cheap, low impact, but high value. Offering Token, discard past some of these dead weights. Urchin Spines, it's fine. It goes away. It's an incant. It's fine. It doesn't do much with my cards right now, but I'm almost certainly going to draft into something. And then a ping, Vine Grasp. We love to see it. Temple situation, we have a temple on 3, 5, 6, and 8. That's actually pretty good, a pretty good spread. I'm almost perfectly happy with it. There's only one that I think I would switch. I think if I took the 5 and put it to 4, so you get 3, 4, before and after Talos, and then before Arcus, and then on Ring 8, that would be perfect. But otherwise, this is a really solid setup. We have a removal dupe on Steel side on 8, which is exceptional. A really good Steel shop on 7, too, with Vortex and Caves. There is a magic shop, but I mean, that Steel shop is really good. That's fun. I love that. Ooh, buddy. On 6, we have a really good trinket shop with a horde and a caverns. That's powerful as well. You could really load up here. But the only thing I would also say is really good sometimes here is when you get this trinket shop, but you get money as well. I don't think you can get money and horde. I'm not sure offhand. There's some no generation rules that maybe preclude that, but I would also take, caverns plus money, right? Money into a trinket shop is always nice because you might actually be able to afford something. And the other side here, just a hell vent. There's the money, and the pyre remains not very strong. Good magic shop on 5 that has a vortex caverns. Love that. There is another okay steel shop. Good steel shop on 4. We have some really, really good shops on this run. Wow. We even have an extra Stygian banner there with removals and the steel shop. Love to see that. So we might pick something up and then immediately upgrade it. The dupes are not good until the end game, though. The removal dupe is great, but I mean, Ring 6 and Ring 4's dupes are just Pyre Remains money. Very low impact. Not a fan. Plus, they're competing with such good shops overall. It's going to be hard to skip those shops. Yeah. On Ring's early game, we have both banners on Ring 2, but the Steel Shop has a Stygian banner. I mean, that's good because I'm looking for incants. I'm looking for a Siren here, almost certainly. We have a double magic shop in the early game with Pyre Remains on Ring 3. There is an extra Awoken banner on Ring 3 as well with a Horde. I mean, this could be great, right? I mean, think about the goal here would be a Siren with like an Animus of Will infusion or something. I think that would be excellent. I should have looked at Tethys first here, by the way. Yeah, it's not the end-all problems here. It's not that bad, especially with Cheater's Hand or Iron Drop Cage. I mean, we're gonna take Iron Drop Cage is basically calling out Siren Song, which we might not see. Cheater's Hand is kind of like a pseudo Frozen. But the important problem with Cheater's Hand is you're always going to discard past that card because of these offering tokens. I don't love it with offering token in the deck. I'm going to take the Perspective Drop Cage, I think. The other thing is that I'm going to be playing so many Root Seeds. I'm just going to draw past most of these cards. I think it's going to be Drop Cage here. We're reasonably able to get to 10 card draw, and then Cheater's Hand is a detriment. So we'll take the Drop Cage in this moment. Forge says, ugh, Conduit or Handheld Totem. I mean, Conduit's good, but not good right now. It's good, but not good right now. I'm most likely going to be throwing her away. Tethys, that is. So I'm going to take Sweep, I think. The trick here is I'm imagining a floor with a Siren on it that has a multi-strike from something. And I'm going to take space at some point and have 3 of them. And then we're just going to incant the hell out of that floor. And that's essentially going to be my hope for the run. Right, that'll do it. Now, obviously, you could try to do 2 of them and jam Conduit on the floor, but that doesn't seem great. Plus, Conduit's not working on Root Seeds, which are cards we're going to be playing a bunch anyway, and I just don't see it, right? I just don't see Conduit here. Totem, however, in the early game, I can toss her these Root Seeds and she does something. I'm going to take Totem. And I'm pretty scared of this Horde. I do have these Vine Grasps. I draw around pretty quick. I guess I don't feel strong. Let me think about this. My Relentless is very weak, and I'm giving Chains a whole bunch of stats here. I don't think we actually get through Chains. I think we get completely bodied. Let's not take this. I'm going to need to play a little closer to the chest here with Tethys, I think. That Horde might have been really good, but also, I mean, like, yeah, we just get completely blasted here. Clergy. I have enough pings that I can take this +4. It's scary, though. These are quite terrifying. I mean, most of this is just straightforward. We are just going to ping everything out that we see it. I sadly can get through the middle floor, but I can't get the collector. That's so sad. Oh no. Well, it's fine, I suppose. We're just going to be playing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm looking for every single one of my stat sticks here, pretty much. I get 2 more Frozen Lances next floor, which pops 2 of these guys. I like that quite a bit. I want 2 Embers, so let's take the Root Seeds here. Yeah. I think that's good, yeah. We'll move past that. Now, she could get bodied, it's true, but we can do Frozen Lance. How many Train Stewards are left? 2, exactly. So I play a Train Steward here. It dies, we swing both, and this lets me Frozen Lance downstairs. I don't want an Offering Token because hitting a Frozen Lance is bad, or a Train Steward is bad here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we would have hit this Vine Grasp, which would not have been great. So, I do get to just Chains, but our Relentless is bad. I need to see a Train Steward or 2. Urchin Spines. We're going to discard the Weight of Contrition here. Yeah, things are not looking terribly good. We eat some dirt here. I mean, this is expected. This is Tethys in this combat. I take, what, so many hits. Ugh, hate that. That's like 25 damage. But it's going to have to be fine. This is just a tough one. I'm going to take Crypt Builder for sure. I have Offering Tokens, and I would like something that does damage here. Yes, that's good. Glimmer. I do like Glimmer. Steel Enhancer is not bad. It's a good incant. Just being honest with you. But I think Glimmer will be better. We're going to take it. Eel, wow, okay. Eel Gorgon is outrageous. I think we have 2 winning lines here. That's incredible. Okay. A risky unit trial, but we get to see some good stuff. I think you can win with both Lodestone Totem and Eel Gorgon here pretty comfortably. I think that Lodestone Totem is a harder run because it's a much more difficult early game, right? It's going to make this run quite tough up through Talos. And then after Talos, you know, we cruise. Eel Gorgon, however, I can just toss anything into it, a large stone, and it basically 1v1s Talos. And then I think that's also going to be powerful enough to beat the end game if I can find stat gains too. So we'll just take the Gorgon here, I think. I don't actually think I've tried Gorgon into 200 shards either. So that's interesting. Let's go to the right. Now the infusion situation on Gorgon is very unique. I need stats. There's not much in Awoken that can actually help here. So we go to the right. I'm going to look at the steel shop. Honestly, large stone is great. Siren of the Sea is also great here. Yeah, I can take the money and I can buy a large stone into Eel Gorgon right away. And then also toss him a plus 25 here, which is pretty good. Honestly, excellent. I mean, this is great, right? Take the large stone, that's huge. Cool. You do have this rune stone, right? By the way, there was an alternative world here where I take Runestone, so Incant Armor 2 into the Siren, and then give her the Multi-Strike Infusion. And that theoretically also does what I'm trying to do, but I'm leaning into Gorgon because I want to try him out in the DLC. I mean, not in the DLC, but in the 200 shard meta. I don't know if he's going to be durable enough. I think it should work, but we'll see. We could go with temporary hit points. I mean, sadly, you can't put Runestone into Gorgon, right? I was going to say sometimes it's nice here to give temporary hit points, even if it goes away, but unfortunate it doesn't let you do it because protect players from themselves. The plus 25 is not bad. What's coming up? It's pretty good, in fact, with an offensive scaling infusion. I'll just take the stats here, I think. I mean, it's available. I would consider a plus 10 as well, but I think the stats are going to be superior here, so we'll just take that. I'll load them up. And we'll move on. We should absolutely annihilate this combat. Like spikes, no problem. No worries. I'm glad money was in the middle there. That would have been really bad otherwise. I'm going to do Tethys middle with a Train Steward to get Collector. We're going to Siren upstairs, and I am going to Root Seeds on it. She swings and dies, and honestly, that's great news. She gets the Collector for us, which is incredible. I will incamp past top floor. I think that's good. Good job, Tethys. You perished, but you did your work. We're going to Glimmer middle because that's going to save a lot. I will Urchin Spines upstairs because it's good. And I'm going to double Train Steward down below. Fine. Cool, cool. I do want to Offering Token the Crypt Builder upstairs. Every little bit matters. We take the Root Seeds. I'm going to pull the Conduit out on bottom. And then I will just double incamp because it stats up on the Siren, which I think I value quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be good. I will Glimmer up floor. We're going to Root Seeds twice. I'm going to pull Vine Grasp on the High Priest forward now. And we should absolutely destroy. Yeah, I have very few concerns about this. It doesn't take much. We actually do it in one round now. Cool. Love to see it. Alright, we get the money here. It's good. I do think incants are quite strong. We're looking for them. I don't think a third Offering Token does anything for me here. You never want too many because you're really using these to draw past cards that are in your hand that you can't otherwise play. So I almost never want more Offering Tokens than I have dead weights. If I had like Dante or something in here, then with additional curses, I might take additional Offering Tokens, but I don't think this is going to help a lot. Flash Freeze is a good ping, but I have pings. And truly, if I could remove my cards down, my deck down to just Root Seeds, that would be great. I do have to think about Diligent. I also think Flash Freeze is just really strong into Talos. I'm going to take Flash Freeze. I like this card a lot. Razor Sharp Edge, Steel Enhancer is really good here. Razor Sharp is actually incredible, though. I'm going to take that instead. Awesome. In truth, I think we are good. I'm going to start going to the magic shops. I'm looking for -1s on my Root Seeds. At a minimum, I would not hate a holdover, and I can also happily take this Pyre Remains. We're going to do the infusion right now because the stats into the Gorgon are very powerful. Good. Kind of a classic run. Spell Chain here is pretty solid too. Purge? I mean, I will Purge. I should take these upgrades. I'm going to drop a Frozen Lance, I guess. It's fine. I need to think about Diligent, but we're not beholden to it either. 20 consume, a Frozen Lance, incredible. Great news. I will -1 a Root Seeds. I could -1 Spell Chain. Yeah, we're going to -1 Spell Chain the Razor Sharp actually. That is for sure going to happen. That's very strong. This is a double incant. Spell Chains are very, very powerful in a line like this, and being able to Spell Chain out stats like that is pretty huge. I do value my -1s highly. 20 consume, incredible. Get rid of a Frozen Lance. -1 of Root Seeds. If I get an X5, it actually goes into the Root Seeds here, which is hilarious. Most Blessed Sword, Holiest Shield, Petrified Skull. It's Petrified Skull here because I don't... The damage shield goes away on Gorgon. The sword is not bad. It's not bad, actually. How do I feel about the sword here, actually? I'm just thinking about this. What is the... It could be pretty okay, actually. Skull is good. But sword, actually, is pretty good here. It deals with a wave really well. We're already going tall pretty effectively with the Gorgon. We can take out mini bosses very rapidly with this. I actually think Sword looks pretty tasty here. Yeah, I'm going to grab the Sword. I actually think it's nice. I think you could get away with the Skull here too. It's not that big of a deal, but the Sword is solid. Now, unfortunately, I don't have enough money to buy the Frozen on this. Otherwise, I might hold on to it for an important turn. It's kind of like Bad Inferno, but remember, I'm in a clan combo where I don't have Inferno, so Bad Inferno is still a good card, which is important to keep in mind. Inferno is nutty, and I would play it at less than 100 damage as well. We just play upstairs, it's fine. I'm just looking for incants right now. Yeah, I'll toss her in there, no worries. We'll just incant something up. Which way you going? We get this real sick Razor Sharp here. This is just incredible. I draw past. Ooh, I'll play the Crypt Builder. Yeah, of course. This is what? These guys do 1 damage to me. I'm not even worried about it, right? Yeah, we'll just incant. I think the incants are fine here. This is the top floor angle. So we'll purge out here. I will draw past this. I'm going to Flash Freeze. I'm going to Root Seeds here. Now, I do think I need to shoot this Foot Soldier. Let's just be real about that. So we're going to deal with it. I'm also going to save 1 hit point, I think. I could... Yeah, we're going to save the 1, I think. It's fine. Take the incant. It's okay. I'm going to save the sword, of course. Now, of course, like, the daze hurts that, but it's fine. Because she actually keeps this roots. She keeps the multi-strike here, which is kind of funny. It's actually really funny when you think about it. I am going to Glimmer here to save the 5 and heal the 2. Play the Train Steward, okay. Alright, we crunched this floor without much concern. I am going to grab... I'd like to stop this 10 coming in, so I think I'm going to pull 1 guy forward and then Frozen Lance him out. I do want to Root Seeds and Root Seeds as well, but let's draw first. Okay, yeah, great. Root Seeds, cool. Like, we take a bunch of damage, no problems. It does like 1,000,000 damage. We pull through. I will Glimmer again. I'm going to save this HP again. I'm going to shoot. It's good. I'm going to Flash Freeze the boss. We have this spell weakness. It's about to get wasted, but I don't really care. We have enough HP here to get through it. I just incant past it. I do value... What is the word I'm looking for? I do value healing on this run is important to keep in mind. It's tough. I do value healing on this run, though. Yeah, Tethys needs to go away, is one truth of this run, I think. Adaptive Mutation is good and bad. I like my HP a lot. Channel Song, and then I dupe the Gorgon, and then I make 2 of them on the floor. That's pretty good, right? I don't need the Steel Shop, I don't need the Stygian banner, I just dupe one right away. I think Channel Song for a second one of these is pretty good. Vinemother? This is weird because she's not bad here. That's 3 rare units in this run, wow. Vinemother is pretty decent here if I didn't have the Gorgon. It's a good frontline is the thing. I did take the space, or no I didn't. I took the Channel Song. So I haven't committed to the space plus second Gorgon yet. I could put Vinemother in front as a tank. And she's not bad for it. Plus the stings are pretty decent in this run, and they just completely defeat Diligence effect, which is nice. Interesting. Interesting. That's actually pretty okay. I would be looking for survivability on her, so I might toss her some plus 25s. This is interesting because I could take Vinemother, put her in front of Eel Gorgon, go left, look for removals, and then also take plus 25s, and maybe see an Incant Armor 2 infusion for her, and that would be pretty solid. That'd be a rock solid run. That wins, almost certainly. She tanks in front, Gorgon kills everything. Now, we could also do a doubles. The one reason I'm leaning toward the Vinemother approach here is because it doesn't require I take space. I can take Ember, which I think is going to be very, very helpful into these double curse combats coming up with Cursefell and Diligent. I like the idea of Vinemother a lot into Diligent. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to pivot off of that. Channel Song is still going to be okay. At least the one incant at worst. But my original thought here was 2 Gorgons and I intrinsic Channel Song out the second one, right? And that's a disgusting frontliner. But when I'm thinking about surviving Diligent, having a proper frontliner with like an Incant Armor 2 infusion seems way better. And I do need to lean into that, and I want Ember very badly here. So we're going to do the Vinemother, and that means I don't take space here. I'm already throwing away Tethys, which is fine. I'll go left here for the good steel shop. Yes. And I'm looking for plus 25s. Removals are okay. I'm going to cut Train Stewards, no problem. I would take any kind of survivability infusion that scales. Specifically, Guard of the Unnamed is the best, per my current opinion. Ember is good. Can I make everything in my deck free? If I can make everything free, then I can get away with this. I think I need to take Ember here, though. I'm going to be eating some curses, and I just genuinely believe this is going to be necessary for this run. We're going left, like I said. Steel Shop, give me plus 25s. I'll take it. Oh, multi-strike, I wish. Plus 25 is good. I'll take one of these. I'm going to re-roll for hopefully Incant Armor 2. Honestly, I'll take another plus 25, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at this Stygian banner. Oh, gross. Double sweepers. I mean, no. Not a snowflake's chance in hell. I will take the Horde. I saw the circle. I thought it was Hounding Seal. Now, Cleansing Water. I could 50-50 some of this stuff. Kinstone Totem? How am I feeling about Kinstone Totem? I know people tell me, you can infinite with Kinstone Totem if I see Deep Offering and some stuff. It's not a bad call. It's not bad. How do I feel about Cleansing Water, though? I actually value Cleansing Water quite a bit in the DLC. I think it could be quite good. It, like, what is it? Seaweed? Sigiled Seaweed, or whatever the heck it's called, are surprisingly good relics, in my opinion, when everything gets upgraded. I do value that. I'm going to take Cleansing Water. I actually just genuinely like this relic. I'm going to look in the Forge. We're just going to... Yeah, sure, I'll play Conduit, I guess. It doesn't matter. It does not matter here. I'm going to cut 2 Train Stewards. They are difficult to play, and they are not spells. And I should seriously consider just filling up Vinemother here. 85 HP. I mean, it's not scaling. Do I need to look for Incant Armor 2 here? How bad do I need this? I do get 2 opportunities to get it later on. I'm going to leave this slot open, actually. Right? Right. I actually think I will. Shockingly. Let's move on. Yeah, I think I am. Heaven Seal. We're going to be fine. Okay. Depending on draw order. Okay. Well, draw order. How much damage can I do on turn 1? Not a lot. I mean, I can't play top floor here. I can. I'm going to eat dirt, though, is the problem. I wanted to play bottom. Interesting. This is the interesting draw order because my incants are bad unless I burn Most Blessed Sword here. I want this card. Obviously, I clear this floor with Most Blessed Sword pretty easily. All you do is you play Vinemother, Gorgon, Glimmer. Or no, you don't. You skip Glimmer and you play Most Blessed Sword. Zoom, and you zap this floor, no problem. I'm gonna play top, though. Right, play the Gorgon first to avoid the Ember Drain. We're gonna yeet Tethys into the Aether. Right, Conduit. I am gonna incant upstairs. Okay, I get the stings here. Now, I need to find a way to... I can get Tethys to swing here. Now, Tethys swings, but what is the plan if Tethys swings? Can she do 35 damage and kill this bat guy? It's 11, 14. She does 10 for 24. I can kill this bat guy, which actually is not bad, right? I yank it. I sting it, I flash freeze it, and I root seeds her, and she kills this guy, which is pretty good. This buys some time and saves some stats, which I appreciate. And of course, we're eventually going to give up. We give up Tethys fully here. How interesting. I could kill this thing up here, too. I could also just absolutely Shadow Realm it. We lose Tethys, by the way. It's gonna be fine. The question is, do I want to just Shadow Realm this guy? It's a tough call. I might want these double root seeds, though. It's a very difficult decision to make. I do value my HP. I have very poor healing here. Saving this 14 is good. Good and great. I think we get rid of it. Yeah, I think we blast it, we sting, and we root seeds to the best of our ability. I think this is the right choice. Goodbye, Tethys, you did something. Urchin Spines, which will kill the front guy. I love that for me. I definitely want to Offering Token here. Discard the Train Steward. I will Razor Sharp here. It's good. I can now Channel Song out a unit, which is pretty okay as well. This gives me a beefy Train Steward. We'll just play him downstairs so he hits for 25. That's pretty neat. I can also pull past this Clipped Guardian. He doesn't actually matter anymore because... when you think about it, he got spiked down. We sting and we root seeds. We should be okay, right? I think so. Yeah, so I mean, we did this specifically so I could Crypt Builder out this top guy and save a lot here, which is excellent news. I do think the Glimmer, I will take my 2 HP, please, and thank you. I also think it's root seeds, sting, and I can burn this Frozen Lance here. Honestly, great. I think we're going to get past this. If this were big multi-hitman, I might be a little more concerned, but it's not. Yank a guy forward because I think I kill him with stings and a Frozen Lance here, which I appreciate. We pull forward on bottom as well. I will take the roots, the Razor Sharp here, and then we just incant. I mean, we're getting this. I have enough damage, and I have enough HP that this is not a big deal. I'm just going to Mutilation. We are just going to sting a whole bunch. I'm going to triple root seed. I guess I will Offering Token first. It's fine. Now we root seeds again. I mean, we definitely get through this Gorgon run, right? I think we win right now. Yeah, we do. I win right now even if I don't play cards. And that's a very strong position to be in, considering how powerful my incant scaling is. Enemy is going to swing once and then immediately die to, I'm sorry, 11 multi-strike. 156 damage times 11. Pretty good. Am I going to take Rationing Scales here? That does not seem good. I'm going to take my 25 gold. I value my pyre health too much here. Guardian Stone is absolutely the infusion I'm going to put into Vinemother. Yep. Every little bit of armor matters. Preserved Thorns is nice. So is Engraft. I'm going to click... Oh, these are all good. We already kind of body diligent with the Vinemother. I'm going to take the Engraft because I can put like plus 10s or plus 30 in this, and this is pretty good. I do value healing here. I need her to not die. So hope for peace. We take these. I can finally play my thing. Great. I am valuing the magic shop here right now. Yes. I don't need to hunt for that plus 25 yet. Plus 10 is good. I cut the last 2 train stewards, maybe? Let's consider shards first. I'm going to infuse the Guardian Stone into the Vinemother here. This is defensive scaling. We take these. I'm going to look at the magic shop now. There's a plus 30 in that temple, which is great news. Minus 1s are good here. If I hold over -1 a glimmer, if I hold over, it goes in glimmer here with a plus 30, which is excellent news. Let's put the -1 into root seeds first. And then let's spin this. I can plus 10 the engraft. It's never my holdover if I see it, right? It's not a bad holdover. It's not bad because it literally is a card draw, which is great, but I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards. I'm just looking for a burst of healing here, so engraft is fine here. 180 is enough to reroll and buy any holdover. We see it. Okay, that is a W, I believe. We're going to plus 30 and holdover glimmer here. Lock that in. Yes, great news. And then also interesting, in case you're wondering, I can put this Purge Stone into a card and it becomes a 0 cost consume now. It's not incredible, but it's not bad is the thing. It's not bad to get rid of a card this way. I honestly can do a lot of stuff with this. It basically gets a Frozen Lance out of my hand. It's kind of like a plus 20 in consume, except it costs 0 now, right? I don't mind this because I don't want to remove other Frozen Lances right now. I need to answer Diligent, but I also don't really want Frozen Lances in my run. It's kind of like a removal. Just it's not actually a removal. I need shards though, so let's think about this. I will consider. Okay, 115. I can get 25 for 165, money for 175. I have 175. I need 25 shards somewhere. A single infusion gets me there. So I could leave the train stewards in and then infuse them. That's not wrong. Is there a dupe I would take here, though? Let me consider reasonably. I mean, I would dupe the Razor Sharp in a heartbeat, right? So the Razor Sharp is worth 10. I want the Trinket Shop, but I'm not going to have a lot of money here, so the Trinket Shop's probably not good. I might go to the Hellvent. If I go to the Hellvent, I dupe that spell chain, right? We get another spell chain here. So I can get 20 from the spell chains. I need to leave these Train Stewards in, is what I'm learning here. Yes. So I have to leave Train Stewards in, which means I cut Frozen Lances here, which means I do not buy that Purge. Or maybe I buy the Purge, but I put it in something else. We're going to cut Frozen Lances. Yes, that's good. I'm going to look in the caverns now. Oh my god. For the greater good, we upgrade this Sunderstone on... Oh, this is obscene. Obscene. Apply melee weakness 1. Okay, I mean, I think we had the win anyway, but that's really good. I do want to purge a thing. Let's purge a Vine Grasp here. It's okay to leave... I mean, this is not amazing. Let's just put it that way. I could make a Channel Song. It's a -1 into Channel Song, which is kind of funny. Goes away, doesn't really do anything. I think actually I'm going to put it in Flash Freeze. It's a -1, but Flash Freeze is still useful. And it's like a 20 consume in a way. I don't really need anything fancy. I have the Glimmer. Yeah, we're just going to do that for the 10. And now we can comfortably make the Divinity. Okay. Cool. Armor emblem, I don't care. Tethys gets thrown away. We are cruising now. Hi, Tethys. I'm going to shoot Tethys. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Hold up. Did you just see that? Vinemother rolls across the floor? I'm going to do that again on another turn. But I'm reasonably certain she just rolled across the floor. And that's wild to me. I'm going to Glimmer middle so I get the money. I value money. And then, hold up. Let's she's rolling. Look at her roll. The Vinemother roll. I have never done this before. This is hilarious to me. This is wild. Vinemother does a barrel roll. What is happening? Why? Why does she have that animation? What am I seeing? I love this so much. Can we... I've never seen this before. Vinemother does a barrel roll is 100% the name of this run. That is the silliest thing I think I have ever seen in my life. And I am extremely here for it. Look at her go. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. Oh my god. I mean, let me play my cards faster. I could just watch her barrel roll so much here. That's just outrageous. So many spells here. Good grief. That's very strong. We are, how do they say, powerful. Yeah, we just sting and she does like 5 million barrel rolls. And then the armor plus the Glimmer tanks her up real well here. So really I have very little in the way of concerns. And we just sting past everything pretty much. We root seeds a whole bunch. Our money, and not money, the Ember situation is looking pretty good for our current Ember costs, which is nice. We are also drawing very comfortably into a lot of everything. Train Steward, go away, bud. Like, yeah, we lose the armor, of course. I can Glimmer here, no problem, fine. I can play the Channel Song just for an incant. We win in the back, easy. We're drawing in hitting 10 units. We're easily getting there. Easily getting there with the Vinemother and everything else. We Glimmer and then we Most Blessed Sword here. He does one round and then gets absolutely shadowed. Yeah, of course. He stands no chance. I think we win Pre-Relentless in most combats here. Drain is not a bad card here. The only problem... Oh, there's no problem. We just take Drain, and this kind of compensates a little bit on Divinity and on Diligent. It's just a good card to take here. Cool. I don't need Edge, Prior. I don't think I need them. Preserved Thorns, I generate enough. In truth, we are cruising. I'm just going to skip here. I am looking for the dupe. We've already kind of established I need to do this. Yes. I could afford a relic. Math. Okay, 25, 25, 175, 185. Dupe here gives me 195. I think I'd have to take... I have already kept the Train Stewards. I can go to this trinket shop and maybe see a relic I could afford. Maybe. I don't really need to do anything too fancy here, I don't think. Think about this. 25, 25. 25, 25 is 50. That's 175, 185. I could double dupe spell chains here because I took that purge. I could double dupe the spell chain Razor Sharp here and get up to 205 that way. The thing is that 300 is just low enough that there are a lot of rerolls here that are not affordable. And because of that, this trinket shop is not that alluring to me. I'm going to go left here. I'm going to Pyramane's money. We're going to dupe, where is it? Razor Sharp. Good. -2, honestly, yeah, let's do it. +10 in piercing. What's the 10 in piercing here? Is it Crypt Builder ever? That's pretty okay. I could also make it cost 1, which is nice. I could also Vine Grasp for 10 in piercing if I wanted, but I have this Glimmer. The thing is that the Glimmer is not accessing spell-chained enemies. Or not spell-chained, spell-shielded enemies. Whereas this Vine Grasp does, but the Crypt Builder just kills a man. I think I'm going to do this Crypt Builder here. We're going to 10 in piercing here. I'm going to -2 into it. This makes it very playable. I don't even have to have the offering token in hand for it anymore. Cool. And then the Pact, I don't need the Pact now, right? Let me just verify my brain. 160, I take 25, 185, 195, and then I go to the dupe again here, and that is worth 10. 10, 170, 195, 205. Okay, we're at 205. I can just remove them now. Cool, I'll go on then. I will plan on just removing them. We reach 205, and we should be okay. We absolutely sandblast this combat. Oh my gosh, the turn 1 Glimmer is disgusting right now. Incredible. We're going to play Tethys downstairs because, I don't know, that's funny. I do want Vinemother. Excellent. That turn 1 Glimmer is huge. We play the Gorgon. I can't believe Tethys actually can't kill anything because it's hilarious. I do think the Glimmer goes downstairs, though. We get the... Look at Conduit, it does something. That means I can play the Razor Sharp fully, which is very funny. And then we just kind of blast Fell for 253 on this turn. That's a really good turn, it turns out. I'm going to play out the Penance. We are just going to completely continue to play cards upstairs, no problem. I'm going to discard past the Frozen Lance here. We Root Seeds. I don't mind if she dies downstairs, but I will stop the curses here. I think they are good to stop. I'm going to work on that spell shield, then we just incant upstairs. It's fine. Goodbye, Tethys. Goodbye, Tethys. Glimmer downstairs. Glad to see it. We do want to incant upstairs, but it's important I don't take those random curses, right? That would be the only thing that I would want to stop. So, yeah. Maybe she'll come upstairs and I just shoot the hell out of her here. It's a pretty good turn, as it turns out. Yes, that's a pretty solid turn. I can sting the enemy here, no problem. I will Root Seeds, I will Urchin Spines. I'm going to Glimmer down here. I think that's good. I can play... I cannot guarantee Drain connects the Penance because I have to play the Blessed Sword first. And in that case, we are going to Penance, Drain. We missed that. I was about to do a lot more damage here, but it's okay. Only 1,200 to Fell. I don't know. Is that enough? To be determined. We are, as they say, pretty powerful here. We just play every single card here and we incant up a storm. The 11 armor I'm generating, you know, every little bit matters. Truly, is the way I will describe this. No, I don't want to play curses. It's okay. We easily kind of get the stings. The stings get this kill, so I'm not concerned about it. And I could even play this Blessed Sword at 0 here. It's fine. Just consume it there. It doesn't take much, is the trick here. It does not take much for us to 1v1 our friend Fell. Yeah, there's just not much to it. I could potentially take more Ember. I am giving up like 2 spell casts on that turn, for instance. But this also could be something that just better draw order or... like better draw order for sure, or just more -1s would answer. Yeah, we now go Offering Token, Crypt Builder, and we Shadow Realm her for like 400 there. And then we Sting, Root Seeds, Glimmer. Vine Grasp. Finally, we have gotten through all of everything else, and then we end with a Drain here. So it's one round, and then we blast her. Now we're looking to pre-Relentless Divinity for sure. Siren Song, I mean, I called it Iron Drop Cage Siren Song. Let's go, bud. Let's go. Incredible. I need card draw. Do I? Do I? I'm drawing so many cards right now. And I'm generating cards, and the stings are cards. I actually don't think I need card draw. The one advantage is it speeds up my early turns, I guess. I could take more Ember. I'm not seeing a magic shop necessarily. I'm going to go into the vortexes here. I'm going to cut both train stewards. And then, I mean, I might cut other things as well. If I'm going to double cut cards, then Ember's actually okay. I think you see my hands. I'm playing a ton. I don't need card draw here. I think I will take the Ember for a super comfortable late game, right? Yeah, I think it is double Ember, shockingly. We're going to go left because removals and a whole bunch of reasons. I have to take the money. I throw away Tethys. Whatever you're doing, Tethys, I don't care. Sure, here's 11 HP. We cut the train stewards right now. I've already established that this is fine. They are hard to play still, and I don't want to draw them. Merchant of Steel, give me an Incant Armor 2. Thank you kindly. Incant Armor 2, beautiful. Vinemother is now fully loaded. We go Caverns. Oh, buddy, Trap Shoot Pulleyclaw. We Trap Shoot for sure. This is incredible. Into Diligent. I could actually Daze Stack now. And... man, so many multi-strikes. Good grief. Our Siren of the Seed Line would have also been disgusting here, for the record. I could remove even more cards, but I don't need to right now. We're just going to move on. 550 gold, we're fine. And we take the Armor Emblem because this does not scare me. And I think this run cleans up and speeds up from here. For sure, it does. Tethys middle, maybe she lives. I'll draw first upstairs. I'll draw first upstairs. Okay. I'm going to ditch the Razor Sharp, actually. I would rather draw an additional card here. I was looking for the Gorgon, right? It's the trick. Okay, I want to play Most Blessed Sword middle because I want to make it work. So we're going to Sting upstairs. I will Root Seeds. I must play at 1 Ember at least, which will Sandblast this floor. I get the money here. Sure, here's a Frozen Lance friend. Tethys is alive. Incredible. I mean, she's not for long, but she has lived. Top floor is no problem. We scale incredibly fast here. Just, it doesn't matter what I hit. We're killing this man. I want to save my Trap Shoots for the boss here. And we should draw into Glimmer right now. We sure do. We sure do. Now I can Crypt Builder out the gate here for 1. I actually can then Glimmer here. Graft. I will Siren Song him this floor into death because reasons. And then we just draw past everything. I play this Channel Song. I'm gonna grab... ooh, Tanker got spikes removed. I'm gonna grab... guy on middle. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Love this for me. Love this for me. We will draw a card. I'm gonna ditch the Vine Grasp. It's the lowest impact of everything. We Glimmer here. I... Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp. Just keep playing the cards we pull. I will Drain in the back to save some HP. Sure. We are taking a lot of hits, but we're also in an okay position. I can Glimmer here, and then Sting, Sting, and then I Root Seeds a whole bunch. And because I removed the spikes, I just Siren Song this guy into the ether, and we save the Trap Shoot. Seems good to me. And now you can see we're drawing 10 cards every turn, so there's really no doubts in my mind about what's going on. I Glimmer, I pull forward, I double Sting to kill that guy, and we are looking very powerful. I am not going to click the Siren Song on this particular turn, I don't think. Is 5 days enough to kill 278? No. It's close, but it's not. I do want to Glimmer. Okay, so none of these guys downstairs got upgraded, which is great news. Means I can just Glimmer kill them later. Excellent work, in fact. We Root Seeds a whole bunch. We Glimmer here. Sure. We easily crunch this. No problems. Trap Shoot immediate value. Love to see it. Swings this around. We Glimmer here. We easy kill. No problem. This is something on the order of just 1,000,000 damage. Looking great. Meanwhile, she just barrel rolls a whole bunch. Look at her go. I love that. Yeah, and then we just annihilate the boss. No problem. No damage. Excellent news. Ancient Synergy is a good card, but it's expensive, is the only reason I might not click it here. I don't think I need this. As much as I would like this card, the only way it's good is if I see a -2. I guess, remember, you have to go to the dupe to hit the Divinity right now. So we're not going to go to the magic shop and risk this or whatever. So we just skip this. I don't need this guy. We're fine. Engraft again. Edge Prior, another Preserve Thorns. I mean, honestly, I will play Preserve Thorns here because I'm playing a lot of Stings, and at this point, I'm just looking for burst turns. We go to the right, take everything from the temple. 10 in Piercing, a +30, sure. I'm going to toss this +30 into Most Blessed Sword, so it at least does 30 AoE. Sure, that seems reasonable. I'll put the 10 in Piercing. I mean, I may as well put it into a Vine Grasp now, so this is actually reasonably good. Sure. And then I'm duplicating. Where are you? There it is. Razor Sharp Edge. This is, again, Spell Chains are disgustingly strong cards. That's 205, so we're set on shards. Sap Tap is a free card draw here. It's disgusting. We click it. I'm gonna... Ooh, Boon of the Blacksmith with that Siren Song is neat. It's neat. I don't think I need it. It's not bad. I have a lot of money that I'm not spending. We get to cut cards. Wow, incredible. I'm going to cut one of the Vine Grasps for sure. And I'm going to cut Channel Song. I mean, it goes away. How bad do I feel about it? I don't know. It's fine. I could cut an Offering Token. 2 is not bad with how fast my card draw is, though. But 1 is probably all I really need here. I'm going to cut 1. It's fine. Cool. Merchant of Trinkets. I am going to buy the Boon of the Blacksmith. I'm going to re-roll this now. I will take Tethys' Scales because it could turn Glimmer into something powerful. I'm just buying a ton of stuff. I could, oh my god, Incant Armor 2 Multi-Strike again. This run is blessed. Good grief. I can just burn cards here, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. What would I burn here is the real question. A lot of my cards go away or redraw themselves. So what is the actual pickup here? I could burn a Root Seeds. I mean, is it good to cut a Root Seeds? I don't mind. Remember, friends, double Ember, so I need these card draws. I guess I'm just gonna buy Hammered Chest Plates. I'll take HP, sure. I should cut a card. It's kind of a weird thing to look at here and be like, yes, I shall cut cards, but what do I remove? That's a great question. I think I will cut a Root Seeds, actually. I have so many stings I'm generating. I'll cut 2. It's fine. We get fast. Sure. All right, 15 gold, 205 shards. Looking strong. Moving on. Diligent can be fully disrespected here, which is great. I love when I can disrespect Diligent, because he is something of a pain, I would describe him as. Tethys. I believe in you, Tethys. Okay, I don't really believe in you that much. We're going to play you middle. I just play Vinemother, and then I don't actually need to play a card here. None of these matter. Okay. We get the Consume Sting. You play the Gorgon, of course. I am free to burn a Sting now, which I will do. I guess I could Channel Song and burn that. Right? You Channel Song to burn it, which lets me Sting upstairs. I can play the Mutilation. I can then go middle and get this Crypt Builder for free. And Tethys can clear this floor. Or at least clear out a curse, which is nice. Sure, sure. Remember, we're using most of the stings to burn our cards down. So we do need to continue scaling to the best of our ability, but we can draw past a bunch of stuff here, right? It's not that bad. Goodbye, Tethys. You tried. Now, remember the sting that we're guaranteed to have is how we're burning stuff. I can fully play Siren Song here, which is great. I'm going to burn the Frozen Lance because it's good. Ooh, or am I going to play Preserve Thorns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so play some curses first. Then we Preserve Thorns. Now we get a whole bunch of stings that we can keep, which are neat. I get the Root Seeds here, and I can Siren Song this floor out to save the 69 HP here, which is great. Excellent. I'm going to save Frozen Lands for a future turn. Cool. Alright, good. We consider which cards to burn. It's going to be a Frozen Lands first. Actually, I'm going to do it with the... Yeah, Frozen Lance is fine. Burn that card. I then get the Glimmer, which is excellent. Love it. Right, the Sap Tap is now online. Incredible. Incredible. Huge scaling. Root Seeds. Engraft is your friend. I take 1 damage, but I'm okay with it. Oh no, my score. Whatever am I gonna do? Oh no. I am a failure. We now burn stings, I believe. Yep. You play the Glimmer. We draw an extra free card. And we should be square, I think. I'm gonna kill the Curse Boy on middle, and we're gonna drain the boss. If I can just play that drain every time I see it, I might be able to do something cheeky here. The thing is that it is not easy with all the stings that I have to actually play around fast enough to deal with things, right? I'm much more likely to get value out of daze stacking the boss, but I don't think that's gonna be it, right? I just don't think so. Come upstairs? Okay, no, you're actually locked in there. Okay, we burn a sting for sure, so I can Glimmer here for free, which lets me sting, curse. We double Razor Sharp here, which is incredible news. Huge damage, and then 55 times 5 does kill in the back here, so I'll save the 20. Cool. Great news. We should be fine here, I believe. We just keep burning stings, and then we Glimmer. We get the Crypt Builder. I can Razor Sharp for sure. I'd like to draw cards next turn, so I think I actually do the Root Seeds on this particular turn instead of shooting, and it'll be fine. Yeah, I wasn't going to Siren Song there anyway, not a big deal. I mean, this is going to look bad, and then it's going to look good, right? It will look bad, and then it will look good. Right, we Glimmer first here. And then we sting. It takes a while to get there, but we get there, is the thing. It's a lot of HP to get through, but it gets there. And then I can end with Drain, which I think is the big pickup. Yeah, so it's just the raw number of HP points on my floor, right? it's enough. It's not, it doesn't seem great. Diligent does do 1,000,000 damage for free here, but we had the scaling. This was the whole reason I considered Vinemother, right? That turn looks scary until you actually click through it. And I'm going to click blank pages because I like video games, and this is a fun video game to play. Hashtag blank pages randomly seems good. And then this run is now cleaned up. Diligent is way scarier than Divinity here. Thank you. Cleansing water, good grief. Goodbye, Tethys. I barely knew ye. Also, turn 1 Siren Song is very strong, it turns out. 5 days on the Divinity? What do you mean? Also, 450 damage into the Divinity on turn 1. Incredible. Okay, we get Windleton with Rooted. Well, he swings. I don't really know what to make of that. This is going to be silly, because I might now be able to actually win before... Like, there's almost like a pre-relentless kill here, right? He actually lives now. I can take the incant upstairs, or I could blast on middle. I'm going to blast on middle so this guy takes a hit. I'm just gonna, no, never mind. I'm going to do the incant upstairs, the 1,000 damage. I mean, Windleton, question mark? What am I looking at? Another Windleton, question mark? What is happening on this run, actually? What was the plan? I could leave Windleton in and then channel song him back, which seems fun. Middle floor is horrifying. That is a very scary floor. Wow. I should sting downstairs. And then I think I can kill this fella downstairs, and that saves the bottom floor a bunch. I'm gonna play Windleton. He dies. He's actually a really good channel song. I'm gonna leave this in. I could get another multi-strike upstairs. I'm gonna leave this in. Okay, top floor is now gone completely ballistic, but I draw into Most Blessed Sword. Also, could you stop giving me Glutton, please? Glutton is like the actual worst thing to see from blank pages in the world's existence. Incredible. What has Spell Shield here? This guy gets a Spell Shield. And I'm gonna Most Blessed Sword the floor away, probably. Let's draw cards here. Ooh, that's pretty good. I will drop Drain. We're gonna Urchin Spines. I'm gonna play a whole bunch of cards, and we're gonna love this. Glimmer actually clears most of this floor, so I will click Glimmer here, I think. Most Blessed Sword is fun. It does 500 damage, but I can't play it. I'd have to play Engraft first. And, I mean, I'm going to Glimmer. Let's just be real about this. We're going to Glimmer here. It's a huge swing. It's great news. Then I'm going to play Frozen Lance. Now I'm going to Most Blessed Sword here. And then we Sting and do almost a pre-relentless kill on this turn. Yeah, great news. Goodbye, Glutton. Yeah, cool. That's the right play here. Windleton. We discard Windleton. Aw, shame. We didn't get it. That's okay. We're going to win the run on this turn. It's fine. Sting, Sting, Glimmer. Hey, look, we did it. I could Siren Song here. It wouldn't be terrible, but I would take Spikes damage. Not that important. Sure, whatever. We're fine. GG. Vinemother does a barrel roll is the name of this episode. 5-turn kill? Yeah, seems good. Thanks, Hef. You did something. I got to look at Rooted for a turn. I guess it kind of made that a little faster, potentially, because we got to see Strangler Windleton. They're all chonkers. I haven't gotten any good non-chonkers from a blank pages in a long time, which is really unfortunate. That was a really clean Divinity kill, though. We'll just put it that way. That was, how do they say, very fast. Very strong, very fast. Let's go to the run summary. So, is Sunderstone a good relic, a good upgrade here? Yeah, it turns out applying melee weakness 1 is very strong. The Vinemother pickup actually, unironically, is super good here. We did a great job making this selection. I think Diligent is a lot scarier if I have two Guardian Stones. I mean, not Guardian Stones, two Gorgons. They end up with around 100 HP each, as you saw, but that's tough. I mean, I think they can still chew through it simply because they incant up their stats a whole bunch, but Double Ember let us play things very aggressively. We had a lot of card draw. Sap Tap was helping out. Generally, just really strong. I think the Glimmer was a really important pickup. It helps so much into those cursed combats and just generally cleaned up floors so Vinemother wasn't taking a lot of hits. I think you still win with a double Gorgon. I'm doing the numbers in my head, and I think so. Diligent really only gets two swings, which is around 95 damage on that floor. So 105 was what our final Gorgon's HP was at. So we would have gotten there, right? And then the two of them would have blasted. It would have been a stronger kill on Divinity, for sure, I think. But I do think Divine Mother is a good, comfortable solution because I could clean up my deck a little more than I would have otherwise because of all the stings into Diligent. We always had a card to burn, which was great. So, a very nice, clean run. We paid out that early Iron Drop Cage with the eventual Siren Song, which is good. It ended up being great. We daze stacked the Divinity, so he never even shot me. And we were using this to clear out floors, which prevented Vinemother from taking hits, which was worth it, right? Super worth it, in fact. So, good stuff. And we could even remove cards, right? Yeah, I even removed cards thanks to those things. So, yeah, good stuff. Channel Song never once paid off, but at worst it was a one cost incant that goes away, so I guess it was fine. Pretty tough. We ended up getting some decent value out of Most Blessed Sword. Bad Inferno is still a good card, even though Inferno is better. Yeah, not much to really add there, I don't think. So, cool. We'll leave it there. That brings us up to 13 on the series. Great news. So, yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.